Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Tamingthetrunk.com at tamingthetrunk.com for loads of Evernote content. Get lots of questions. Ask me kind of like, what do you do with an Evernote transcript, which you've transcribed something? So I don't know, maybe you've recorded a meeting, maybe you've uploaded a video or something, whatever it is you've done. What do you actually kind of like do with the transcript? It's all well and good kind of like having a transcript. What do you actually do with it? So I'm going to spend a couple of minutes kind of talking about this. I have picked an interview I did with Stacey Harmon, who's one of the other Evernote certified experts. I'll leave a link to this interview in the show notes because it's a good one to listen to. Talks about Evernote version 11, a little bit about the MCP server connections and things as well. Right, so basically I have transcribed it. It's a 30-minute interview. It's just the audio and I've transcribed it. So you can do a lot with this transcription. At the moment, there's no speakers. So it's just one big, huge, massive line of text. So I can click on speakers off and we get this little box here, and I can click speakers on. And what it does is it regenerates the entire transcription and it builds in the speakers. Now, what I'm going to do to save you having to wait like 40 seconds is I'm going to shut up and then edit. Okay, edit. Done. Transcription generated. Speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 1, speaker 2. Click on the speaker. John. Click on speaker 2. Stacey. And throughout the entire conversation, it's now labelled as John and Stacey, which is really useful. Again, something else you can do, change the language of the transcription if you want to. Might want to do that. You could also transcribe an exact time range. So if you only want to kind of like transcribe 5 minutes of the interview, the last 10 minutes, or you've had a meeting and you want to capture the first 10 minutes, you just want that transcribed, or the last, or whatever you want, you can put like a time range in there and it will transcribe that particular time range. That is really, really useful. You can also rename this audio file. So at the moment it says Stacey interview. So what I can do is click this for rename, or, which is kind of cool, on the little 3-dot menu here, it gives me a smart title, Evernote version 11 features and insights. I click that, it renames the file into something a little bit more recognizable really quickly. Like so. You can download the file by clicking download. Works with video, works with audio as well. So you get a copy of the exact file. Again, really useful. You can edit the transcription. So bung your mouse in here and hi Stacey, thanks for doing this. Nice to see you again. Let's get rid of that little bit there. And you can start editing the transcript like that, deleting things or adding things in. So you can edit the transcription if you want to. You can also run AI prompts. So down the bottom here, we've got like a little hover icon for AI prompts. So for example, for me, I could create a Taming the Trunk summary, which is kind of like the little 1-2 line summary right at the top of the page. Or I could create some social media posts from this transcription. So if I click on social media posts there, it's just looking at the content of the transcription. It's running this prompt, which is in my AI prompt library. Okay, so look for another video on AI prompt library. I'll leave a link to that as well in the description so you can find it. And it writes me some social media posts as quickly like that. The AI prompt thing can be quite useful. It could, if you've had a meeting, for example, it could say something like pull out all the action points that need doing. Summarize something exactly how you want it summarized, which brings us onto the summary button. You can just click summary like that, and you can again run a particular AI prompt if you want to, like so. So big meeting summary. Let's run my big meeting summary. And it's going to generate a summary based on my specific instructions for how I like a summary. How cool is that? Really quickly, really easily. Click on that again and we go back, drop down menu. We can run another type of prompt from your AI prompt library, and you also get a chance to create your own prompts as well. Okay, another thing you can do is question the transcription from using the AI assistant. So somewhere down here, let's talk about Google Calendar. Okay, so we mentioned something about Google Calendar. Right, so let's activate the voice chat. Take a look at the transcription in the note and tell me what Stacey thinks about the Google Calendar integration. And that, and then hit that, and it's going to look at the transcription and figure out exactly what the answer is. Stacey Fuge gets a lot of value from the Google Can use it, and the transcript says really bingo. So you could use this to pull action points out. What does Dave think about this? What does Mike think about that? What does Tina think about this? What did Tina ask me to do? All of these types of questions can be asked using the AI assistant. So there's a lot of things you can do from a transcription. You can also kind of hide it as well, which I find quite useful, especially if you're dealing with a big long note. You can just hide it and just open it whenever you need to. So it's cool. You can do a lot with it, especially when you build in the AI prompts from the library and the AI assistant. How do you use your transcripts when you transcribe stuff? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Tamingthetrunk.com. Tamingthetrunk.com. Thanks for watching.